In this video, I'll teach you 3 steps that'll help you overcome fear. Hello friends, my name is Vas Solo and this is Why Spirit Matters. What is fear? Fear is the toxic thread woven through the unique tapestry of our personality. It's the underlying emotion behind all other negative emotions, such as jealousy, anger, greed, and even laziness. Jealousy, for example, stems from a fear of not being enough, a fear of being betrayed, a fear of being left for someone better. Anger stems from a fear of not being in control, a fear of appearing inadequate, a fear of being dominated. Greed stems from a fear of not having enough, a fear of not being able to get more, a fear of losing what we have. And laziness masks a fear of the unknown and a fear of failure. We experience fear when we feel that some part of us, that is, some part of our limited self, is being threatened. When I was a drug addict and alcoholic, I was full of fear. I used to be a very judgmental person because I was so insecure that other people's good qualities seemed like a threat to my ego. And so I would always look for other people's shortcomings. And after doing that for many years, the whole world around me began to appear as a negative place. The problem with fear, other than that it's a very uncomfortable, unpleasant emotion, is that it robs us of our clarity of mind. It skews our perception of reality. We become disempowered. We get stuck in this negative feedback loop. And we'll find that we run into the same problems over and over and over again. Now, the way we deal with fear, we can either avoid it, we can try to control or change our external circumstances, or we can face it head on. Now, option A is not going to get us anywhere. We're not going to get over our jealousy when we find a loyal partner, because our insecure mind will always find reasons to become suspicious. We won't get rid of our anger if we surround ourselves with only favorable circumstances and people. That's impossible anyways. Reality will never quite match what we expect it to be. We'll never satisfy our greed when we have more than we'll ever need, because our fear of losing it will always motivate us to acquire more. So, the way we have to deal with our fear is we have to face it head on. We have to look within, we have to confront the fear, and then we have to replace it with its opposite emotion. And that emotion is love. Here's how. Step 1, stop blaming others. If someone or something invokes negative thoughts or emotions in you, take responsibility for those thoughts and emotions. You have to adopt the "it's not you, it's me" mindset. Remind yourself that while you can't always control your circumstances or the people around you, you have the power to choose your internal reaction. Step 2, face your fear. Look within yourself and honestly ask, what am I afraid of? What part of me do I feel is being threatened? Is it my pride? Is it my relationships? Is it my possessions? Once you identify what you're afraid of, ask yourself, how is it controlling how I'm perceiving reality? And step 3, replace that fear with love. If you're feeling like your pride is being challenged, choose to be tolerant and humble instead. If you feel jealous because you think your relationship is at stake, choose to be trusting and loving. And if you feel selfish and greedy, become selfless instead. If you repeat these 3 steps over and over, you're going to soon find that you start to outgrow your fear. You're going to become a more loving person, and the way that you see reality is going to change. Paramahansa Yogananda, the great yogic master, said, "Circumstances are always neutral. They only appear positive or negative according to the condition of our mind." Your attitude determines your reality. So, choose an attitude of love, and you'll soon begin to outgrow your fear.
All the doors do open themselves. All the lights do light themselves. All the doors do open themselves. All the lights do light themselves. dark.